YASHARAHLA, YASHARAHLA, double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Don't take that damn chip. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and it's on the forefront by way of 3 Square Market, that tech firm in Wisconsin. This thing is on the forefront now, okay? So you're about to see it being fully pushed even more now. Don't take the chip. It will be implemented very soon. Shalom.
Wisconsin-based company 3 Square Market announced its plans to install rice-sized microchips in its employees. The implants can be used to scan into the office building, to purchase food at work, and to log into the computers there.
CEO Todd Westby is back with us to talk about how the program is going so far. So, Todd, what's it been like? How many of your employees at this point have chosen to have the chip implanted, and how many do you have to go?
Yes, to date, we have 196 employees, and 92 of them are chipped to this day.
And what's it been like in terms of their experience? Has anybody said, I want this thing out of me, or when they leave, do they have to get it out?
We've had one employee that's left that had it removed. However, the vast majority of our employees absolutely love the conveniences that having this chip in their hand really brings to them.
I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, Todd, but why not a badge? Why do you have to implant a piece of equipment into people?
If it can be lost, it will be lost. And the very first day that I had this done, I actually had a late night interview, and I forgot my ID card, and I thought, I got a chip in my hand. And when I showed up at work, I scanned my hand and I was let in the front door. So it's really a huge convenience factor that the employees seem to like with it.
It's very small. I've got a grain of rice in my hand, which I'm told approximates the size of these chips. So I kind of get that. But, you know, we all carry around our phones these days. We don't really lose those too often. Why not just have people use their phone for this kind of thing?
Because this is much more convenient. You can do a lot more really with this than you can your phone, as far as I can log into my computer with this, which I do every day. I can log into my phone with it. I can pay for items if I forgot my credit card or my phone. I can log into work. This is the actual size of the chip. I don't know if you can see that, but it is the size of a grain of rice, literally.
Yeah, I actually went with the actual grain of rice here, but
we're going to shove it into David's wrist.
Looks roughly the same. I just wonder, you haven't gotten any pushback at all on this, Todd, at this point? I mean, people are happy to have this. Are they afraid you're tracking them beyond work?
No, we have had, some normal pushback, which comes with anything you do. However, what we've really done with this, I think, is you see a lot of discussion now about implants and how they can, take your heartbeat, get your blood glucose levels. You see Amazon just hiring a top-notch doctor. You see Walmart filing for patents on this. What we've really done is sort of made it acceptable, or brought it in the forefront where people are now talking about it and looking at the benefits that it can do for a person.
So do you have sort of this objective to expand the capabilities or services attached to this, or to kind of market this as a product, or is it really just kind of adding convenience for people there?
We did this, honestly, initially just for fun, because that's what a technology company does. And often when you start with something, you end with something completely different. And that's the case here. We started with a simple little chip, and now it's evolved into a whole nother business, which we're in development right now, of an actual chip that will be powered by the human body, the heat, and it'll have GPS tracking capabilities along with voice recognition.
10 seconds. How easy is it to get out?
Basically, you just puncture your hand with a needle, and you can push it right out the same hole.
Shalom, YASHARAHLA. Peace, Israel. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Welcome to another episode of the mark of the beast is indeed the RFID chip. I'm on the website here, WashingtonTimes.com. The Washington Times. And there's an article entitled "Microchipping Employees, the Next Terrible Technology Wave." And this is by Cheryl K. Chumley, The Washington Times, and it's dated Tuesday, August 21st, 2018. Very recent analysis/opinion. Employees with the Wisconsin-based technology firm 3 Square Market have been quietly, steadily inserting microchips into their own hands as a means of making it easier to pay for the likes of snacks from company vending machines or drinks from the cafeteria. Subtitle this, "When Convenience Becomes Downright Creepy." Roughly 80 of the firm's 250 employees, including its president, Patrick McMullen, have signed on to the RFID implanted chip in recent months. And actually, at this point, it's 92 people out of the 250 that have the microchip. It's about as big as a grain of rice, and it's inserted beneath a patch of skin between the thumb and the forefinger. And believe it or not, it's being billed as a time and stress saver for the hard-working class. The chips are intended to make it a little easier to do things like get into the office, log onto computers, and buy food and drinks in the company cafeteria, Technology Review wrote. In other words, those who take the implant think the 2 seconds they save typing their password onto their computer screens or sliding some coins into a soda machine are well worth the trade-off of losing privacies and compromising personal data. Would you hand your bank account information over to a complete stranger? Would you want your boss knowing your whereabouts at every hour, every minute, every second of the day, even in off-duty hours? With radio frequency identification implanted chips, these are scenarios that can become very real very quickly. It's not that RFID is new. Hospitals with growing frequency have been using wearable RFID technology to track their inventories, track their patients, track nurses, and other medical staffers as they move about the facilities. Even the NFL has gotten in on the technology and big data game, implanting RFID tags in players' shoulder pads and transmitters in balls to aid with the collection of statistics. But those aren't implants. Those aren't chips embedded in human hands. There's something a bit unsettling about the idea of an RFID implant versus a pocket card or ID badge, because that RFID implant is the mark of the beast. That's why. Moreover, moves are afoot to boost the capabilities of RFID technology with artificial intelligence. All right, so you can read the rest of this on your own. The point is, this thing is here, and it's here to stay. It's here to stay. Well, just like the president of 3 Square Market said, you get used to it. McMullen said of the implant. Right, so, hey, it's here. This thing is here, man, so don't take that damn chip. I'm going to leave you with a scripture, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Don't take that damn chip. I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.